All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a new week and welcome to the Reality Kenya. My name is Simi Kenya. Of course, this is a show that gives you the highlights and the best information that you need as far as the state of our nation is concerned. And our guest, as usual, is the Deputy Party Leader of Safina Party, Honorable Wakili Willis Otieno Piki Ponki.
Paka Melodies.
Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
How have you been?
I'm okay.
It's been a while, eh?
It's been a while,
Yes.
and we are suffering the pain of Ruto and Kenya Kwanza.
Each and every day.
Each and every day. I told you that the finance bill will come.
And of course.
And they will increase the taxes, levies, and charges. I've been proved right. They have proposed to increase taxes. They have proposed to increase charges and levies for government services. Yes. And more of that will continue. And if you look at the tax measures that they have come up with, let me pick one of them. They've proposed to introduce a 2.5% motor vehicle tax every year on your motor vehicle. And this tax, they say that you pay a minimum of 5,000 and a maximum of 100,000. Yes. You know, when we talked about a haircut on your bank accounts, we are there. Because your motor vehicle is an asset. Your money sitting in a bank deposit is an asset. Your land is an asset. With this new tax, what they're doing is this. They've come to slash off, haircut a part of your asset. So every year, government wants to take off the value of your motor vehicle, 100,000 Kenya shillings. Because that's what they're doing. It's a haircut. Because they are refusing to deal with the debt question. And we did say that these people are going to default on their debt, and they will come to your accounts, even your M-Pesa state accounts. They have started with the motor vehicle. What will stop them next year from coming for your bank accounts deposits or your M-Pesa deposits? Because they're also sitting assets. Just like the motor vehicle. The motor vehicle is the easier one to get. Yes. Because they know you need insurance. So at the point of asking for your insurance, they'll deduct the money. And they are being populist in it. Just target these ones who seem to have vehicles. They don't want to go the extreme of everybody who has a bank account or an M-Pesa account. But they are going there. Because the problem that we have, and I keep saying it, our problem as a country is not a revenue problem. Our problem is what we call an expenditure problem. And the largest expenditure of your budget books is called debt finance. 80% of the money that Kenya government collects goes to paying for debt. They are left with 20%. With this 20%, they need to run their operations. They need 30% for government operations, buy fuel, not even pay. That is just operation. Buy fuel, furniture, and all that. Paper, operations. 35% is needed to pay salaries. You only add 20%, which means you are negative 20. You are going to borrow more. Add 35% to pay salaries. You are not negative 45. Then you need 15 shillings per percent to take to counties. That is negative 60. You will not put development. So they keep going back to the market to incur debt to live. So the appetite to keep coming to you every year to ask for more money will always be there. And they'll keep coming. Now this year, it's the motor vehicles. They were going for bread. They seem to have abandoned it. They have gone for people who are drinking whiskey and spirits. Lowered for beer. But it is just about trying to find a way in which you can shave off. And I must say this also. You know the principle of taxation? Taxation is on an income. When you are charging a tax, or on a consumption, when you are consuming a product. That is why you have VAT as a consumption tax. It is pegged on a product. Then, we also have a tax that is imposed at the point of acquisition of an asset, when you are acquiring it. So when you buy your motor vehicle, you pay all those taxes, including import duty if you are importing it, excise duty, stamp duty, VAT, all those taxes. You pay it at the point of acquiring the asset. Once you acquire the asset, what is the justification for you to be taxed again on that asset?
Annually.
Annually, you can't. There's no justification.
Yes.
Because the only other tax that you may be raised on your motor vehicle is maybe if they say, we are charging you for maintaining the road. But that is already paid in the fuel levy.
Yeah.
It is there on the pump price as a levy for maintenance and repairs of roads. So the motor vehicle user has already paid a tax for to use your roads, and he pays it every time his vehicle is moving.
Through fuel.
So what is the justification for you now to tax him for owning a vehicle? It's a haircut.
Yeah.
And as I was saying, taxation is premised on an income. You earn an income,
And you,
then the income is now pegged on what you've earned.
yeah.
When you have your motor vehicle this year, what have you earned? If you're using that motor vehicle for business,
Yes.
you'll still pay corporate tax
Yeah.
on your business. Next year again, they come back again to charge you a motor vehicle tax or the same motor vehicle. So what happens is that government will deplete your resource. If the vehicle was worth 1 million Kenya shillings,
Yeah.
they take 30,000 this year, next year 30,000. And remember, every year to reach a point where you have a vehicle that you've paid all of its value in tax. You are now paying government more than the value of the asset.
Yes.
That's the oxymoron
Yeah.
in this thing.
Yeah.
So Kenya Kwanza is trying to bankrupt Kenyans, and we must call them out. You cannot tax an asset.
Yeah.
Even property rates is not a tax on the property. Property rates is levied on the services provided for a particular property. So when, for example, you're in the city and you pay rates, it is for garbage collection, it is for cleaning your neighborhood, providing sewage services, providing security,
Yeah.
maintenance of the environment. That's why you pay property rates.
So you're already paying for it.
You are paying for it for a particular service that is being provided to increase the value
Yeah.
of your property or to maintain the value. That's why we pay property rates.
Yeah.
Now tell me this motor vehicle tax. What is it for? When Mkoloni was here, Mkoloni charged us hat tax.
Hat.
Hat, H-U-T. Just to have a hat as an African,
Yes.
you pay tax.
Uh-huh.
So if you're a polygamous man like Akukudenja in
Yes.
Homaby, for every hat in your home, they will count and tell you're paying a tax.
Yes.
Now the new colonialist
Yeah.
is charging you a motor vehicle.
Motor vehicle tax.
So for every vehicle you have, you pay a tax. Are you seeing similarity? We are dealing with a new colonialist.
Yeah.
There's a new colonialist in town in the name of William Ruto. He's a colonialist. And he has come to appropriate all our assets.
Yeah.
And the first step is motor vehicle tax. The second step will be your bank accounts. Third step will be M-Pesa statement, bank accounts. Fourth will be your land. You will pay tax on your land. We are getting there. Because he has refused to deal with the elephant in the room,
Yeah.
debt. And Kenyans must stand up and say no to this bullshit that they're trying to serve us. The little that is remained out of the coffers,
Yes.
you see them using them to live large lives.
Yeah.
Eh? They're expending it in luxury. Look at their allocations to the offices.
Yes.
They are renovating. State House has been renovated since 2022.
Yeah.
We've been doing renovation every year.
Every year.
It's
Right
not
now,
ending.
The proposed budget is almost $1 billion.
$1 billion to renovate. That house was being used before. What is this in terms of prioritization? Was that a priority?
Yeah.
If you are facing an economic crunch like we are facing,
Yeah.
and you're doing all of that when your people are suffering, because the Kenyan people are actually feeling the pain,
Yeah.
and they're the ones who are being called upon to carry the burden of this taxation.
Yeah. Yeah. But amidst all these things, we've never seen, like for the last 2 years, we've never seen any tangible project. Why do you think all this is happening?
You know, Kibaki
Yes.
was very robust in his infrastructure project. He was doing roads.
Yeah.
He was doing a major project called Free Primary Education,
Yeah.
government funded. Uhuru, for his challenges, was doing SGR. We could see a major project, infrastructure project he was doing.
Yeah.
There's none that this man is doing. Why?
That
Is the
issue.
problem I'm telling you. He's only left with 20 shillings out of every 100, of which he needs money to pay salaries. He needs money for operations. He needs money to take to counties. He keeps borrowing. There is no major project he's going to do. There's none. There will be no signature project that he's going to do. And if he thinks that it's going to be the affordable housing, that is tone la maji kwenye bahari.
Yeah.
It will have zero impact on the lives of Kenyans. Number one. Number two, that housing project was even initiated by Uhuru's administration. They also started doing that, and they are not using taxpayers' money.
The ones that were being launched here. By
Yeah, those were all done by it was Uhuru's time. So there's no project they can do because you're only left with 20% of your revenue.
Yeah.
You cannot pay salaries, run your operations, pay counties, and do development. So these people now exist. Ruto and his Kenya Kwanza are existing not to do any development to the people of Kenya. They exist to serve themselves. The development is in their stomachs. That is what is happening today.
Yeah.
And Kenyans need to accept that reality. That we are just contributing our tax money to give them comfortable lives in office. They are not there to serve us. That's why there's nothing they can touch that will work.
Yeah.
They have told us the signature project was fertilizer. Look,
Yes.
there, that was the signature one.
Yeah. It was actually
No one
one of
even, the major ones, there.
campaigns.
Look, go to the farms now. Stunted growths of crops. Crops are yellowing. Some farmers are going to have a very rough year.
Yeah.
Look at what they are trying to do with Asla Fund. Who even talks about Asla Fund anymore?
Even the government itself.
Even the government does not talk about it. Before we were being told weekly returns of how many have borrowed Asla Fund.
Yes.
It has gone quiet. Failed.
Uh-huh.
UHC, Universal Healthcare.
Yes.
Where is, who even mentions it? Doctors have been on strike now, clinical officers are also on strike, nurses want to go on strike. The health sector is in shambles. Ministry of Interior,
Yeah.
all they do is tell us every day about a passport printing machine. One machine is what is taking the entire ministry every single day to talk about.
Yes.
ICT don't even now talk about it. All they do is distribute relief food
Yeah.
and Nyanza development, Nyanza empowerment.
Yeah.
So which ministry is working? There's none. What vision is this government running on? There's none. So why should we ask of them to do anything? They have no vision. They're clueless. And they'll only serve us pain. And even last year when they came up with their revenue raising measures, I told you here,
Yeah.
they will not meet those targets. They were supposed to collect 210 billion Kenya shillings per month.
Yeah.
Month on month on average, they are collecting 170 billion.
Almost less 40 billion.
40 billion short of what was supposed to be the target. Why? We had reached the Laffer curve. Consumption of fuel went down. Collection of fuel levy also went down. VAT on fuel went down. Because you increase the price, the consumer responds. Behavioral economics. The consumer responds. He stops using that service. So you collect less. So you thought you were going to increase, and you thought the consumer will continue with his spending habits.
Yeah.
You will adjust accordingly. So even this year, they will still collect less with this so-called motor vehicle tax.
Yeah.
People will park their vehicles.
Definitely.
They will not. Or police are going to have a field day.
Yeah.
Why should someone will say, why should I pay 40,000
When I can
be giving a policeman 100 bob every day if I'm arrested? The police are the ones going to benefit out of this motor vehicle tax.
Yes.
People are going to be driving vehicles there without insurance.
Yeah.
So you give a policeman 100 bob, 200. You do the math, how much is that in a year? I'll be arrested once in a month. Give 200, you continue your life. 200 times 12?
Yes. 2,000.
2,200. I've saved. You say you've saved 37,600. Instead of paying government 40,000.
Yes.
You will now pay the policeman 2,400 in the year.
Yeah.
That is what is going to happen. Behavioral economics.
Yes.
People have their vehicles on third party
Yeah.
insurance. Now you are telling him to pay the value of comprehensive cover as a tax.
Yeah.
And doesn't even cover him comprehensively. I mean, the economists that we have advising Russo, they don't know what they're doing.
But David D believes they are actually reviving everything that was.
They are reviving themselves.
Yes.
No, they're reviving themselves. Yeah. If they are reviving, the sweetness of the pudding is in the eating.
Yeah.
Why are the people of Kenya not feeling that revival?
And business are closing every day.
Yes. You go to the magazines, newspapers.
Yeah.
Auctioneers are filling those newspaper pages
Yeah.
with advertisements for sales. There's nobody making money in this economy, only banks.
Yeah.
And banks are making money from who? Government. They are borrowing to Kenya government at high interest rates. So somebody, like in Nairobi, is trying to say that the economy is stable because banks have been announcing, and Safaricom are announcing to us super profits.
Yes.
Safaricom is making money from what? It's largely Fuliza and M-Pesa. Huh? Poor people's money.
Yeah.
They've increased the transaction costs on poor people.
Yeah.
So yes, then they're making money. Banks are selling, buying government bonds at high interest rates. Again, they are getting poor people's money from the government at those exorbitant rates. So yes, then they will make money.
Yeah.
But the masses, the owners of the country, are becoming poorer by the day, losing their jobs, those who have. Graduates are not able to access the job market. Then you have a failing healthcare system.
Yeah. Education system.
Education system is in shambles. GSS teachers are on strike.
Yeah.
Don't even know what's supposed to be done with them.
Yeah.
So that's the failure of Kenya Kwanza.
Yeah.
They are failures, and we must call them out.
Wow. As we wind up, just one word to Team Piki Piki Ponki and everyone who has been following.
Team Piki Piki Ponki, we keep strong, and we must keep calling them out. These people are serving us bullshit, and we must call it bullshit.
Yeah.
We must resist all these illegal attempts to haircut our property. We must resist any government that does not accord to the will of the people. This is such government. It is our duty to call them out. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much, Naimu, and have a blessed day and a blessed week ahead. Thank you so much, our viewers, everyone who has been watching. Keep sharing, share with your friends on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube as usual. My name is Simi Kenya. Bye-bye.